Alright. Alright. Stream's going.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at people's spells.
Okay.
Because I think we determined that there were more people than we expected. We're all like, let's fight shambling mounds. And then it turns out there's not so many shambling mounds.
Yeah. Let's prep for one fight and get into, what, 2 or 3 others that have nothing to do with that fight.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was less than ideal. But I think we're just back to our original setup, it looks like.
Yeah, I think so.
Though I don't know, looking at Tyrannithraxis,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. There's just not very many good spells for him.
Yeah, there's just not really a lot of good buff spells and stuff in the gold box games, I think.
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe what you can do is if the only thing you can do is sling an arrow, maybe drop a prayer, drop a bless.
Yeah. Yeah. I might just start doing that. Just drop a prayer or a bless at the beginning of the fight. Just first action.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing. Well, and depending on the duration too, I don't remember how long they last. But you might be able to pre-buff too, and we'll just walk around with prayer up. Like, we're high enough level that it might hang around for a good 60, 70 steps or something. You've got 3 of them.
Yeah, that's true. I'm looking up Bless right now. Bless lasts 6 melee rounds.
Yeah, Bless doesn't last long. But prayer scales with level, I think.
Yeah. 1 round per level.
Oh, that's it? Well,
yeah,
never mind.
That's still not great. No, I'll just do it as the first action.
That works.
Yeah.
So we were in Ulash, right? That's where the plot train was.
Yes. Yeah, we'll go. Right.
I took the trail. One of these, maybe we should just take the wilderness sometime.
Yeah, we should.
All right, I'll start alternating trail wilderness.
That sounds good. That way we can trip over all the edges of the plot.
Exactly. Boldly enter the city.
Yep. Oh, hey, look.
Well, now that the guy, I don't think it's quite loaded yet. Since the guy knows us, let's just ask permission.
Yeah.
Or I didn't have it in focus. They would just boredly wave us through. That's great.
That's great. Great security there, guys.
They saw us. We're the only high-level adventurers for miles.
True.
Ooh, a messy hull. Wait a minute. Since when do soldiers pay platinum pieces?
Jeez. The economy in Ulash is broke just like it was in Flawed.
A platinum piece? Jeez.
Wow. All right. Well, if it's 1 for the whole group, that's not too bad.
Yeah, I guess it is.
1 per person? Oh, yeah, that'd be way too expensive.
Yeah. A little excuse for food and drink. Tavern Tale 56.
That's my favorite one.
Green-robed cultists have been seen around the pit. They must be pining for Old Moldy. Old Moldy? That's a interesting name.
Is that what you call Swamp Thing behind his back?
I thought that's what, like, the name for like really terrible old songs from the 60s. The Moldy Oldies. No, don't start Ableton. Why are you starting Ableton? No.
What is Ableton?
They don't need to hear my sorry excuses from music. We can keep paying to keep eating.
Sure. Let's see if we get a different. Hey, we get another tavern.
Yeah. We're gonna go bankrupt listening to Tavern Tales.
Yeah. We just need to have a sign that says we pay for rumors. You know, like we buy houses, pay cash for rumors. Oh, yes.
I mean, on the bright side, it looks like they're actually relevant to the pit, right? Like this one was also about the pit.
Didn't we get a map last time?
At some point, there was a map somewhere.
Yeah. Because I seem to remember there was one where we were like we had to avoid a certain section because it was weak. The floor was weak or something.
Yeah, you're right. Hold on. I think it's up.
That's it.
Here we go.
Okay.
So down by these weak areas.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful, I guess. We could find a use for casting fine traps.
Wow. That doesn't feel shoehorned in. I think we actually have to go through there, though.
Yeah, probably. Dragons. Dragons have been seen flying overhead. Infest waterfalls along the river Tesh.
Oh, cool.
I think now we're into the random ones.
Okay. $56 again. We already did that one.
Leave.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I think pretty much we're hearing everything that's interesting. I think we can move on.
I think we would move. Oh, so a safe place to rest. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, that's coming up. If something tells me we should not pick that lock.
Yeah, I don't think we should go in there.
Oh, I mean, I could save real quick. Just to see what happens.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Sorry, Evelyn was talking at me.
Oh, okay. We should totally bash that door. And there's nothing in there.
You burst in and be like, well, this is awkward.
Yeah. The door was open. We swear.
Huh, he's not in there.
Oh, okay.
Just gonna walk around like we own the place.
Right. We lost our map again.
That's okay, I have a better map off to the right.
Okay, that's fine.
Now we're gonna break into jail. Okay, now the fun part. So do we want to beeline it for the pit, or do we want to wander around a little?
We might as well wander around a little bit. We did just save.
Alright. There's a door on the map, no door in the view.
That's interesting.
And it's one way. I can't go back.
Oh, that's nice. Oh.
Oh. And now we got a random encounter, I guess.
Okay. Parlay?
Sure.
Oh, well.
What?
Oh, well.
Sure, okay. Can't even talk to them. Deserters.
Make sure I got my focus properly.
Do you want kitchen sink or punch?
I'll do punch. You do kitchen sink.
Okay.
Alright. Just see something here. That would hit Healy though. I'd have to go here and I'd miss some guy.
Go back and try to get Healy in the upper right-hand corner. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, but you can't see that spot.
Well, no, I'm not actually casting the spell because I didn't want to have to.
I see.
I was just seeing.
Right.
Could I potentially? Because I could move up one and probably see that spot.
Actually, I think you can see it from where you are. Yeah, you got line of sight there.
Yeah, I think you're right. So, all right, we'll fireball these guys. Okay.
You could probably hug them. At this point, we got one kitchen sink. A second one would take out the rest of them.
True.
Unless they make their saves, of course.
I got two. Well, try hitting the same guy again. Surely can't. What?
Oh, you're probably out of range. If I had realized, I would have cast further back.
All right.
Oh well.
If I exit, it'll just cast it on the one guy, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. Oh, well.
At least that landed.
Yep. Let's see. Right there?
Yep.
All right. Cool. Nice.
At this point, I think we just wipe them out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't need any more spells.
Yay, mid-level paladin.
Yep. Yeah. I'm guessing none of that's useful. Not at 800.
Yeah, and most maybe arrows. But I think we're pretty stocked.
I think we are too. We're probably fine.
Something tells me that's not the last batch of deserters we'll fight either.
No. Oh, locked door. Oh.
Mouth and hand sigil of Moander. Hey, wait a minute. We've got one of those.
Yeah. Oh, they fled?
Yeah.
Wow, that's different.
We're awfully scary, I guess. So,
I
you know.
guess, but
Dirty robed people. No, wait. Are they dirty robes?
right.
Or are they like dirty, robed people?
Dirty people in robes, or are they people in dirty robes?
Right. This is important. What am I talking? Oh, they ran away.
It's not a D&D game. It's a Tide ad. What?
Man.
Oh, wow.
God, they got spellcasters and stuff.
All right. Oh, guess what? Hitting the mages, I think. I'm not too worried about.
No, they got. The mages got globes of invulnerability. Hold person won't work on them.
Oh, and protection from normal missiles. All right. Well, I'll hit some. I can hit some front line, or I can just prayer and then start shooting people with the bow.
For prayer could work. Wiping out the front line would be great. Because the fewer of them that they have fighting, the sooner we can get to those mages and stuff.
True.
What?
Yeah.
Again. You could drop a confusion in there and try to mess up their casters. That worked before.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Let's try that. Now. Here?
Yeah, the only problem is I don't know what the area effect is, and I don't know how to make it work properly. Sure, set it on the clear.
I'm going to hit it right there, and you know what? We can always reload. This goes really south.
Oh, what?
Oh, no. Oh, boy. All right.
Well, Healy is already took some damage, so she can't cast. That sucks.
I was going to say, I would almost move her over, but she'll take a opportunity hit. I'm more worried.
I'm going to have her delay then until some other people can go.
Yeah, because I'm like worried somebody's going to rush up and smack down Punch. Of course, Punch can't do anything, so.
Yeah, Kitchen Sink can still cast. Let's see. Stinking Cloud actually would work really well because we can land right on the two mages, or two of the mages.
Yeah, let's go for that.
Oh, they're going to be immune to it. God dang it.
Oh well.
So I'll get the cleric and 3 fighters.
That'll work.
All right. Now I guess we gotta hack our way down to these people or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's it pretty much. So Healy's just gonna hack and slash.
Yeah.
Focus fire so we can get down to the mages.
All right. You want me to hit the one directly below?
Morph suit. Yeah, that guy.
All right.
Okay. Nice.
Nope. Nothing worth doing.
Given the amount of casters, prayer wouldn't be bad because it would hurt their saves too.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Damn it.
No, it's like, hey, we made a hole. And they filled it. Oh! Oh, that was...
Ouch.
Yeah. Huh. Tyrant Thraxus apparently took a hit on that something.
Someone hit him with an arrow, like a triple hit arrow.
Okay. It went by too quick, I couldn't tell.
So I think I'm gonna have Healy swing around. She'll take a attack of opportunity. She'll probably still get nailed. Actually, she just cast more hold persons and get more of these fighters off of us right now.
Yeah.
I didn't think the cleric would work, but I thought I'd try because of... Oh, cleric's confused. I didn't realize they were confused.
Whoa.
Ow.
Quit throwing lightning bolts. Grief.
What? They're not allowed to use Stinking Cloud against us.
Oh, no. Crap.
Alright, Kitchen Sink is charging because he can.
I was going to say, he's got to get out of there.
Stupid fire shield.
Oh.
Oh, they killed Healy.
Oh. Yeah.
Stupid lightning bolts.
Good grief. Oh,
Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, hey,
Hey, this is why we need to memorize silence.
Did you just kill
that
two
wouldn't
of
work
our
either.
player characters?
Yeah, we're getting wrecked. We also need to bandage Nard Snapper, by the way.
Oh, right. Alright.
They all have more
God
hit points.
damn it. More of them are casting.
Fireball is held and helpless while in the Stinking Cloud.
Yeah.
What if I got myself in?
They threw Hold Person against us, and then threw a Stinking Cloud.
That's our job.
I know.
That's what we do.
I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? This is ridiculous.
It's like they played the first video game.
Apparently.
Feeble Mind? Interesting.
What? Oh, we have Feeble Mind? Huh.
On a scroll, but I'd almost rather scribe that.
Yeah, definitely.
Full-minded all the time.
The problem is he's hurting so much. Like, we don't have a good way of hurting these freaking wizards.
Yeah.
Because they got Fire Shield up, and they've got a Global Vulnerability, and they are immune to...
protection from normal missiles. And, yeah.
Cleftle
Yeah.
don't affect them. Ranged attacks don't affect them. If you're in melee, you get hurt.
Yeah.
And there are no good damage spells above 3rd level. I mean, I guess we have to start memorizing Ice Storm. That's like our only choice.
Jeez. Ice Storm is crap, though.
It's 4th level.
Well,
Anyway, Kitchen Sink is under your control again, Nick, if you want.
if we have to do this fight over again, maybe what we do is have Tyrant Thraxus learn Silence 15-foot radius. It's only like a 2nd level cleric spell.
Well, I don't know if it'll work because of the globe of vulnerability.
I don't know. It's worth a try.
Yeah.
Still might stop them from casting new things, even if it doesn't get rid of their globe of invulnerability or anything, right?
Well, I don't know if it will, because they should be immune to the spell because of the globe.
Maybe. It's... I don't know how that interaction works.
Yeah, I'm going to look up the globe of invulnerability and see how that actually works.
Okay. My thought is try killing one of the wizards, but they've got Fire Shield up, and it does quite a bit of damage in the low 20s.
Yeah, that was worse for me than... Yeah. Whoa.
Hold on. Amy needs help. I'll be back. What happened?
All I can think at this point is poison, because it's 4th level. We don't have a lot of other options. I guess we do have a necklace of missiles. Maybe that doesn't count as a spell.
So, because it's just emulating Fireball. But it might take out some of those... Well, probably not, but it could do some damage to those other guys.
The problem is we don't have a good spot anymore now that like our party is scattered and kind of weak. Like almost no one can afford to take a hit from a fireball.
No. Kitchen sink and all of the other characters would not be happy either.
Yeah, some tell me this is not going to go our way.
How it works out in our favor.
Well, run around and punch a caster, I guess.
I guess there's a guy with 5 hit points around there on the right.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Herenthorax needs to take a flame shield hit.
Oh, it's worth it for the flame shield hit. 28 damage. Jeebus.
That's ridiculous.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry, guys.
I wonder why I wasn't memorizing flame shield.
Well, they hit fear and scared one of their other mages. But then he didn't run, he's just casting. So, you know. Cure serious wounds on yourself?
Yeah.
Not on the wizard. They're immune.
That guy, I forgot that stupid global invulnerability. I was thinking, man, if I could do 2 hit points, that would be great. Take that guy out. That doesn't work.
Punch is dead.
This is getting even better. We got this. Go team. Go team Murder Hobo.
We still have 2 characters who have more than 10 hit points.
We gotta fight this down.
Hey, Tyrannothorax is just poisoned a dude. It worked.
I forgot he had poison.
Go. Maybe you should go and kill some of the helpless dudes. Maybe their morale will crack.
Yeah. Just step on. Yeah.
Any attack, that's fine.
There we go.
Oh, the guy's terrified. That's what's going on there.
Oh my god. This is so awesome.
I think we're going to crash their morale when we only have, like, left.
Like, greater than half of our party is dead.
Oh.
Well, that was a thing.
Yeah.
Like the bad old days of Pool of Radiance all over again.
Yep. We didn't get very far here in ULA.
No.
If we want to be, there's a whole outer world we could explore more.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe this is not where we're supposed to start.
It might be one of the harder places.
No idea how this game is structured, but it seemed like that was a tough fight.
Yeah.
Hey, but this time we're in a much better position.
There's
One.
Before Flame Shield goes up, he's weak.
How do you get into melee with him with where these guys are?
Yeah.
Well, there's a space to the left of their cleric. You can get up and around, or down and around.
Oh, yeah, I could come down and come up this way. Well, let me see. How much movement?
How much movement you got? And you can afford to take a hit or two. Oh, you got 12 movement. You're fine.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, even with some opportunity attacks, but
Wait, hold on. Stop.
Oh.
Hit escape.
Okay.
If you go wider around him, you won't even get an attack of opportunity from him. I think you can still make it.
All right.
make it there. Don't use up all your movement if you're not going to actually get there, because you can hit escape.
Yes.
Different paths
So,
at the melee. Get an opportunity attack from that one guy.
And then down left diagonal.
yeah. And then come
Yeah, you
up.
got it.
All right.
So
No.
Magic missile.
Yeah, hit their cleric.
Or hold person the fighters.
person on some of the other guys. Paul is going to
They still
magic
have the
missile.
cleric. Damage their cleric with magic missile.
Doesn't he have? He's a mage.
So the mage has the globe, but the cleric
He
does
has
not.
cleric.
He's just
He's
fire
just-
resistant, which doesn't matter against magic missile.
Okay. Thing.
Why how
Oh,
the tides
pretty
turn
good.
when like we get to go first and we
Yes.
get to hit their casters first.
High level D&D, especially in these earlier editions, is like who gets initiative, who has the higher level spellcaster.
Yep.
Not much.
I guess we could start casting haste all the
How
time.
do I don't want to
Make all the
target
characters like
myself. What's going on here?
I think you're in manual targeting? I don't know.
Targeting me, and I was worried if I hit exit I would lose the spell,
Right.
but I also didn't want to target characters.
Oh yeah, right.
Decided it was better to lose this. Like, it turns out I didn't lose the spell when I hit exit, but
What did that cleric do? Are we focusing on the guy right above the mage?
No, I stepped down to hit the mage. You could hit the guy that's weak, because then you get a shot at either the casters. Or the guy that's helpless, rather.
What, the guy who's held?
Yeah, if you take him out, then next turn you can step in and start hitting the casters.
Okay.
Because at this point, the mage has been hit this round. The cleric has not.
you know what? I'm just gonna take out that cleric.
Not sure what you cast on Dark Snapper, but
They sure
He tried to cast Fear. It only hit 2 targets and both made their saves.
Yeah.
Kill him and it doesn't matter. Then he won't cast any more spells. Can't cast spells once you're dead. Unless you're a lich or a vampire or something.
Yeah, there's actually backstab, nice.
wow.
We actually backstab.
Yeah.
We've also answered the question of whether you can backstab while wearing whatever armor you're wearing. It's like banded mail or something.
Right.
Ah, sorry. I bumped the key and it carried over from morph suit.
Okay. Leave room for Healy in there.
Healy can get into the blanket beating. Good XP.
Oh, they must have some stuff. Oh, yeah.
Not just some stuff, a lot of stuff.
Most of it. Everything except the shields. And a dagger.
The question is any of it actually better than what we've got?
Not.
So probably not, but we'll take it and check.
Yep. Not like we don't have a crap ton of money to ID stuff.
Yeah, I just don't want to carry around stuff that's not actually beneficial.
True.
All right, let's see. So that mace is probably a +1 or a +2. She's at a +9 now. It's a mace +1. That's splint mail. Is actually better than her banded mail.
Okay.
Cool.
Who would be good to have that then?
Punch, maybe?
I don't think Punch can use splint mail.
Not proficient with splint mail.
Nard Snapper on the front line?
Yeah, maybe. What's Nard Snapper wearing right now?
Banded mail +1.
So.
A little better.
Wow.
Okay. -1.
And let's see, there's a bracers, which are probably bracers AC4. Because Healy has a small dex bonus, I think. Yeah, bracers AC4.
Same as what Punch already has.
Yeah, so not really useful. Wait, I accidentally equipped the wrong things. Yeah, there we go, AC4. And the broadsword is not useful. The banded mail is probably banded mail +1. Yeah, and I'm guessing all the banded mails because they're all going to be from those fighters.
Mm-hmm.
The broadswords are all +1.
Okay. Well, I'm looking up what a javelin does normally.
I'm guessing that is a javelin of lightning because I think that's the only magic javelin in the game.
Probably. Alright, a javelin normally does 1d6 damage.
So it's worthless. Except that it casts lightning bolts, so less worthless.
Yes. So maybe,
If we remember that we have it.
yeah. Give it to Tyrant Thraxus. He'll use it. You know?
Sure.
I mean, I'll run around to the side and just throw one across their front line.
Yeah, you're fast enough, so that actually could work.
Mm-hmm.
And you're usually not immediately in melee.
There's actually 2 javelins. There's a javelin of piercing and there's a javelin of lightning.
Does Nardsnapper Jr. have really low hit points for the level?
36. It's a fighter thief at what level? Oh.
Well, so the way it works is you get your hit die for every level of each class divided by the number of classes you have. So for each fighter level, she'd get 1d10 divided by 2. So she should have 7d10 divided by 2. So what, 35 for that?
Yeah.
And then 9 levels of Thief. I don't remember what Thief has. I think they're a d6?
I think you're right. I think they're a d6.
So that should be what, 54, 27? So that should be all told 50, 62 hit points?
Something
If we're
like
going
that.
with the max hit points per thing assumption.
Right. Yeah, I think her hit points are low.
I'm gonna fix that right after I save our game.
Alright. Yep, these are a d6.
There-
I was just suddenly looking at the group and I'm like, oh, one of our frontline fighters has less than 50 hit points at this point. Wait a minute, what?
has 116 hit points. That's a big disparity.
Yeah. So it should be 62, right? What we determined?
Yes, I believe so. Sorry, I'm looking up the multi-class just to make sure. What did I actually say?
And then I'm curious on a Tyrannothraxus too, actually. Because...
Cleric Ranger.
So it's what, 7 levels of Ranger, which I think is a fighter base, so they get a D10 as well?
D10 or D8? Rangers are a D8.
Oh, and then there's the con thing with it. God, that's confusing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave Tyrannothraxus alone.
Well, both Rangers and Clerics get a D8. So at least that makes it easy. The con bonus is, I think it's 17, I think it's a +2.
So, I think he's
It's a +2
good.
per level.
Yeah, but then you only get half of your con bonus when you're multi-classed, I think.
Yeah.
So plus 15 for his con bonus, basically just 1 for each level.
Right.
And then 15 d8 divided by 2, so 60.
Right.
So that actually looks like he has more hit points than that.
Yes.
I don't understand.
I don't know. Maybe it's giving the
I think
full
maybe I'm
con
wrong.
bonus for every level instead of half.
Maybe. But that also doesn't quite work out.
No.
Whatever. He has the same amount of hit points, and I don't know how much tampering we did with that. Shrug.
Oh, actually, since Tyrant Thraxus has a fighter class, at 17 it's a +3 per level.
Oh, right. So each of his fighter levels
Yeah.
he gets that, and so he alternates then on a +1 and a +2
Right.
with his con bonus with every level, and I don't know which one it starts with, or it's something like that, or it's halved. I don't.
Yeah, it's something.
Welcome to Algebra, the game.
Yes. Ugh.
Well, okay, so that means he would be averaging for every two of his ranger levels, 3 hit points per.
Right.
So it would be 12. Let's call it 11,
Yeah.
maybe 10 bonus from that. And then for his cleric, he should just be getting
12.
2. I'm not sure now because I don't know if that's halved as well.
Yeah.
I think it has to be. Otherwise, a multi-class person with a high con would get ridiculous extra hit points.
You're right. Yes.
But whatever. He seems. I'm leaving it.
Yeah. He's fine.
I understand multi-class hit points at all now that we delve into the actual rules of it.
It's madness, but I think they don't expect you to like try to do it all at once. It's just like you only have to worry about this every like level, and then you can forget about it again.
Book, and it's not in the middle of gameplay.
A filthy group. Filthy group. Obviously, we're going to talk to them. Talk to them abusively. They have to know their place in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe we need to be haughty.
Simple and dirty. We should be haughty.
Yes. Look, we're not dirty. We're not as dirty.
I mean, we're covered in mud and blood, but not our blood.
This blood is only like a few hours old. We're clean
Hey,
by
we don't have
adventuring
shit on us.
comparison.
We're kings, right? We're all kings.
The looters attempt to leave. What do we do? So on the one hand, an unnecessary fight doesn't sound like a good idea. On the other hand, this is a competition for our loot.
Yeah, but the loot we've been getting so far is kind of crap. So let them.
That's true. Let them pick through the
I
rubble.
think these guys have good loot.
Oh snap!
Oh, nice.
Whoa! I didn't think that we would get negative loot.
All right, next set of looters just dies. They just die.
Absolutely.
No question. I really hope it's just the purse and like money because I don't care about that.
No,
it's the
can we view
gear.
Pyrotraxis real quick?
He's got the javelin. He's got his armor and sword and necklace and yeah, he's got everything.
Yeah, and he's still got 1,400 platinum. We might have lost some gems and jewelry.
What did they steal?
They did us a favor. They took some of this encumbrance off our hands.
1,400 platinum that we don't know what to spend on.
Yeah.
Well, there's a part of me that was kind of hoping that when the fight was going really bad and we had like several dead people, I'm like, okay, if we just get through this fight, we'll have an excuse to spend like 30,000 gold on resurrections and healing.
I was thinking the exact same thing. I'm like, ooh, we can waste some money.
Yeah, so not so much. Okay, so clearly those are bad guys because it said monsters flee. The people wearing dirty robes and/or dirty people wearing robes just fled. Oh, sure. Cool. Yay, paladin? I guess.
Oh, interesting.
Detected an evil wall?
Oh no! Wait, what just happened?
What? Okay.
Apparently it crashed. Not more of them.
Oh, guess what? I'm gonna run around lightning bolt.
I don't think that'll hit through the globe.
No, I'm gonna hit the frontline fighters.
Interesting.
Oh, no. I think I'm gonna try running around hitting one of the wizards.
Wait, delay. Healy's got a whole person queued up.
Oh,
That might free you to move.
Just tried to read through the multi-classing in the first edition player's handbook, and I do not understand how it works at all.
No, it doesn't say anything about the hit points, but then they give you the calculation. But what I'm thinking is that's the average hit points per level, not.
Yeah. It doesn't say that anywhere. It just gives that as an example for some of the class
just a couple of them.
Actually explain how multi-classing works. Like, at all.
Alright. I'm gonna
wait before you do the lightning thing.
Mm-hmm.
The mage in the lower left is casting something.
Oh.
And the mage in the lower right hasn't been touched yet.
So maybe I should hit the one in the lower right?
Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea. Okay. At this point, 2 front line are held anyway.
Then lightning bolt those guys later.
Oh, he threw a protection of some sort on him.
Fire shield. Another one is stupid fire shield.
Okay.
Hey, look, the cleric stepped on the front line. That was nice of him.
Okay. Should I hit the cleric? He's held, isn't he?
I think if your pick, all the casters have either been hit or cast.
Okay. Oh, I guess the cleric wasn't held, is he?
No, I had Morph Suit killed the guy and
he moved
casters.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping to make a hole that Morph Suit could run through.
Good night.
Night, dude.
Cleric, but that one guy.
Well, he only hit.
That was.
I think we're at a new round now, and they must have got initiative on us.
Darts it is.
Dang it, Healy got hit too. Cleric on cleric action.
Not letting
him before he got to attack. That's the spell.
That's pretty
He's
much
gonna
it.
take
I'm
some
trying
damage,
to
but
just
he
keep
can
him
stoke it.
occupied.
Worth it.
Wow.
But holy cow, ouch.
God.
Fire shield does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Maybe we should invest in flame shield. Jesus.
I'm thinking, yeah. What was that?
I'm not sure. I don't
And
think
have our
that high, maybe
casters
4.
throw it on the frontliners.
It's probably a self only.
Cast it on yourself and walk into melee.
With something like kitchen sink, yeah.
Fire shield is a 4th level magic user spell.
Yeah, if we can get that for kitchen sink, that's pretty great, actually.
Yeah.
Put kitchen sink on the front line then.
The guy before he does anything more.
Die.
Yay.
Oh, we're good. Just clean up at this point.
Yeah. Ooh,
Good XP again. Probably more magic items, much the same. So the bracers are worth a bunch of money, which we don't care about. The dart we know is special.
Yeah.
The splint mail is better than the banded mail, but otherwise there's a scroll. But I think then all the banded mail and broadswords we don't care about.
Seems right. The especially the broadswords are definitely on just foot soldiers. The cleric wasn't wielding a broadsword.
So who would benefit from a better AC most?
It says fire shield has a range of 0. So I'm
Yeah,
not
it sounds like self only.
area effect personal. Yep. Oh well.
20 some damage every time someone attacks you for 15.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've seen 20, 24, and 28 damage.
Minor Global Vulnerability is also a 4th level spell.
3rd level and below spells, right?
Yeah.
Sounds right.
No, I shouldn't have tried camping here. What was I thinking? It's the same fight again.
They have another spell.
With an extra
Wow.
caster now.
Alright. I'm going to go
Run
engage
around.
the casters on the... I'm going to come down
Yep.
into this corner, I think, so I can hit either caster right there.
If you go all the way around, you can get all three of them.
I don't know if I can do that. Oh. Oh. Alright.
No, it's literally does. You take the damage caster with. It takes twice that much damage. It's always better. It's always better to be attacked while you have a fire shield up.
Damn it.
Do these guys all have...
He got his fire shield up. The guy on the right has not been hit yet. And the cleric has not been hit. The cleric, I think, is casting.
I think he was casting.
Magic missile.
I would magic missile the cleric. Even though what he's throwing is probably not that bad.
Could be a whole person.
Mm-hmm. Hey, he lost his spell.
Magic missile's good for.
Ooh, Healy can go down and slay living on that caster. It's not a melee attack.
No, so if you haven't seen it.
Does he have a globe of invulnerability up?
Yeah, he does, but it's 5th level.
It's 5th level.
Oh, yeah. Go for that. Ah. Who? Oh.
The caster all the way on the right.
Oh, he hit kitchen sink with the lightning bolt?
Yeah. 2.
Alright.
Wait, escape. Oh.
further around.
That's okay.
Get that guy.
I'm gonna open a hole for Healy, I think. Crap, that caster's casting.
Okay.
I don't think you can get to him.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ow.
Oof.
Hey, a dart of hornet's nest isn't a normal melee weapon, is it? Or a normal missile, rather.
I don't know. It's probably it's got to be considered.
Try it on one of these guys.
We have two of them. Use one.
Maybe you just aim with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Trying it on one of these mages or on the cleric.
I think the mage you're more likely to hit. I don't know if you get an auto hit or something.
I guess it's not normal missiles, right? So. Oh, it
Seems to have worked.
damage stops him from
I
casting.
think it
a spell.
does. I think it has a lasting effect.
It might.
No, I guess not. He's got nothing on him.
Huh.
Huh.
Well, he's dead. Or should I hit the other guy? Or the cleric?
Hit the other. Hit one of the other casters that hasn't gone yet.
Okay. Oh. Slay living.
Oh, she doesn't have it available yet. The cleric on cleric action, I guess.
Yep.
Those freaking lightning bolts.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can cast or attack.
Jeebus.
That guy's going to die.
Casting.
Sticky cloud?
Yeah.
That wouldn't be bad.
Right there in the middle.
Everybody except the wizards.
Hey, 2 successes isn't bad. Ah, Healy got hit again, so she can't slay living.
Just beat on that wizard before he casts a spell. Oh, okay.
Get a flame shield up, it would literally kill Healy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It does not have a flame shield, so.
Morph suit might also die.
Yeah.
Good boys, except maybe Tyranthraxis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think cloud in the way.
I'm thinking run up and hit the cleric is about my best bet. He's a paladin, he's got good saves. Yes. He bravely steps into the fart cloud. Yay, they're surrendering.
They're what?
The fighter or
Oh,
whoever was still standing surrendered.
Should I try I hold person on the wizard? No.
It won't work.
No.
Won't work. But global invulnerability.
Okay.
Higher than 3rd level?
I think they're you can delay and see if he surrenders. I really want to hit him, but it's a bad idea.
Yeah, it is.
It'll do. It'll take us all out. Every one of us.
Healy's gonna slay living though.
Awesome.
So all area of effect spells that I don't want to use.
Yeah.
Its nest. These other magic darts.
Those are probably also magic darts. But I think honestly, if you wait, he's either gonna get slain or surrender. I bet.
Yeah. I would just delay. Okay.
Slay living.
Nice.
Hey, bunch of fireball. And ouch. Ow.
God, look at that.
Talk about skin of our teeth. Look at our hit points.
Yeah, I know. All of we've taken like 1 or 2 more lightning bolts, and we think hose or a couple more hits.
Enemy in the battle or something would have been out.
A composite longbow. I wonder if that's magical.
Tyropraxis, I think, has it attacked.
So right now, wielding a broadsword. Okay, normally just 1d6. It's a composite longbow +1. Ooh!
I like that.
Oh, okay. So Evelyn is now taking strings, by the way. And she was on her way to bed, but she really wanted to play for you guys one of her practice songs.
Okay.
For violin.
Yep. So
that was open D.
An open D string plucked. She's not even using the bow yet. She just started Tuesday.
Yeah. Open D, which is just playing D a bunch of time in rhythm, and the next one is the same thing except with A.
So, very basic. Yay! There you go. Put your violin away. All right. I am going to go get her into bed, and you guys can drive for a little bit. I suggest saving on something not on A, so we can try to escape. But I don't know if there are any other magic items that are worth keeping in there. I grabbed the splint mail and the darts. I left almost everything else because the banded mail and the broadswords.
Yeah, it's probably
the only things I cared about. Yeah. So anyway, I'll be back.
Okay.
So I don't want your garbage.
Nope. Leave it for the looters. All right, let's camp real quick and save.
Or anything else? Save on J for just in case. D for almost dead.
Yeah, D for dead. That sounds about right. All right. Now we need to go
camp here because we'll get killed.
Yes.
go back up here, we should be able to rest like in here, right?
Not here. Keep going. I think it's that room.
I don't remember which one of these.
Yes,
Barracks.
there we
That
go.
sounds like
All
a
right.
weekend rest.
All right. Yeah. All right. Let's do all our magic and then resave the game. Well, I guess we can fix. And level up punch.
It's one of these things, right? Level up. More 5th level spells, and I learn a new thing. I could learn Feeble Mind, Old Monsters.
Ooh.
I think Old Monsters.
Yeah, I like that. Do you get to pick one or two? You just get to pick one, don't you? There's Fire Shield.
About that as well, but Punch doesn't really want to be attacked very much.
Yeah, true. Alright.
Has one more thing to memorize. Detect magic, I guess?
Yeah, that's probably what I had. Alright.
Has a couple things to memorize.
Whole person. And then Slay Living.
Living.
Ooh. That sounds interesting. There's a spell called Flame Strike. It's a cleric spell.
A big fire attack, right? Level. Oh no, it's a cleric spell, so I need.
Ooh. Ooh. Hey, we might want to consider this for Healy. Column of fire roars downward in the exact location called for by the caster. Must make a saving throw. Failure means take 6 to 48 damage. 68. One foot diameter by 3 foot high. Or 1 square by 3 high. So. Yeah. I think we should consider that for one of Healy's higher level spells.
What level is Flame Strike?
Yeah.
Getting there sometimes.
And it's one of the spells she knows.
Cleric, doesn't she automatically get all of that stuff?
No, I thought she had to pick what spell she memorized. Or she might automatically get all the spells. It's not like magic users where you get to pick one per level. Maybe.
What are we doing?
Go up to Healy real quick. I want to see what spells she has at high level. Yeah, she has 2 Slay Livings. I'm thinking. What's the range on that? 6 squares? So she could definitely hit, like, when we run into those casters, she could be hitting those casters with a Flame Strike.
Doing that.
You know, we could.
Well, keeping one around isn't terrible, but
That's what I'm thinking. We'll keep one Slay Living and one Flame Strike, and we'll try that in the next fight. Did you memorize? Oh, I guess, yeah, that's right, we got to rest, sorry. Okay. Let's go ahead and save again on D. Or we're almost dead. And let's go explore some more. Yeah, if I remember right, there's a weak floor section like over here somewhere. If we look, I'm gonna click off the map here for a second. If we look in the journal, this is the weak floor.
you see that with the screens.
Yeah.
Is it?
So we just need to be careful when we get down there.
Or left here is week 4. As long as we stay section, we should go up to there.
Yeah, go through the door. Oh.
Picked them. Flee.
I don't want to flee. I'm afraid if we flee, we'll go over that weak floor. We could wait, see what happens.
Looks shifty and dirty.
Let's wait on them. Parlay. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh.
You go back in a pit, they're just gonna murder you.
Yep.
I mean, maybe you'll go back in a pit once they bury your body, I guess.
Yeah.
Not our problem. Fireball or confusion.
Or hold
The whole person.
Yeah.
Whole person is always good.
Yep. Free hugs. We do the one in front of Healy. Yeah. Ah, alright.
Out of 3 ain't bad.
Nope. I guess I will do Healy. She can also tempting. Just to see what it does.
I don't know what the radius is on it, but you can try it out.
I'm figuring if I hit like the guy up in this corner, it's unlikely to hurt us. It's hard to tell from the book because it seems like it's like a 1 square effect. But let's try it and see what happens. Okay. Let's shoot some guys. punch got hit.
Oh, what am I supposed to do now? For dark, hopeless people, I guess.
Yeah.
Morph suit then, since you.
I would just hit the guy in front of you. Okay, so let's see what this does. Alright. Here we go. Okay. That wasn't horrible. It only affected him, but
Did it only affect one person?
yeah. So it's kind of limited, but for those spellcasters, and since it's a 5th level spell, it's going to avoid that global invulnerability.
Not terrible.
No.
Better than some of these spells.
Yeah, there's no spellcasters or anything, so I think just some magic missiles. No reason to waste some fireballs.
I figure out if there's a reason to waste magic missiles on these.
Yeah. Let's see if we can hold some people here. Oh no. Tyranthraxis needs to memorize silence. Oh, I can't hit those guys. I'm gonna look at this guy again. Aw. Oh well.
I'm back.
Okay. We changed one of Healy's high-level 5th level spells to Flame
Okay.
Strike instead of Slay Living. Essentially,
sure.
it does like 68 damage if they don't make their save, and it has a 6 square range.
Is it just a single target or like a 6 square radius?
No, it's a single target. But
Okay, but it's a good chunk of damage.
it's decent damage, and you could hit those spellcasters who are behind the front line.
Right, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So we just tried it on a guy, and it did like 30 some damage, so it wasn't too bad.
Worth it. Yeah, it drops one of those casters.
Yeah, there were no casters in this fight, so it was just kind of like, we'll try it on this guy.
So in the darkness, and by darkness I mean guys with red hats.
Slay living.
There's no-
Nice. Ooh, how much XP? I didn't see.
It was only like 800 something. There's gonna be nothing
Nope.
unless we want arrows. I think we're mostly okay on arrows.
Yeah, I think we're pretty good.
So are we saving back on A now?
Yeah, because we saved on D because we were mostly dead. So now we can start saving on A.
Do we need to go back and rest, or we want to keep pushing?
I don't know, Nick. How much longer can you play?
Probably be finishing up for the night, so I don't know. Players can go back and rest or whatever.
Yeah. So the question is, do we murder these looters? Because last time we didn't, and they robbed from us.
No, they
Did it
helped our
encumbrance?
encumbrance issue.
Oh, right. Okay. I'm going to be abusive this time, then.
Like a euphemism they would use.
Yeah. Yes, let me help you with your encumbrance problem.
Yes.
And now,
Oh,
it was actually a problem that they helped solve, so thanks to them.
Right. Hey, they didn't steal from us this time.
At least we didn't notice.
That's true.
Let's go back and find a place to rest.
Oh no!
And run from the shambling mounds.
Flee. Yep. Flee.
Somewhat shifty and dirty. Flee. We
Oh.
fled 10 feet.
Right. If you go with here,
No, I don't want to. Yeah.
Here's where we can camp. Yeah.
Hooray. So we were trying Flame Strike
and Slay Living.
We may just want the 2 Flame Strikes, given the amount of casters and how much trouble they give us.
Yeah,
I'm inclined to just do.
Yeah, let's try 2 for a while, because otherwise Healy has to go up into melee, which.
Yeah, which sometimes is hard for her to break away from the main group and whatever.
Right.
I'm also kind of wondering if Kitchen Sink with Flame Shield might be better on the front line. The Kitchen Sink doesn't have a lot of hit points. But the reason Healy was on the front line was because for a while when she was the hacked cleric,
right, she had
so many more hit points, but that's not as true now. Oh yeah, did we find out if silence would work on
we haven't run into any spellcasters. But if you want, we could switch Tyrant Thrax's spells to silence, and he'll try it.
It's not a bad idea. What cleric spell does Kitchen Sink want? 2nd level.
Kitchen Sink should learn Hold Person at 2nd level, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm assuming magic missiles. You definitely don't need that resist fire.
No. Yeah, keep the Hold Person.
Anything else you want to ditch? Poison also could work. If they fail their save, they're dead.
That's true. That's true. Get rid of the protection.
Will someone outright
evil. I don't think we're going to use that. I'd rather have 2 poisons, I guess, at 4th level. So let's see what's out there. And let's do the silence. And a Hold Person. Yeah. Let's see.
Maybe they could be harassed by snakes so they can't cast spells. I don't think. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
I doubt it.
Yeah. Do another poison. Yeah, we'll try it.
I love how we're like optimizing for caster killing now.
Yep.
Scribing spells. Nothing there. I figure Punch McFireball gets first dibs on any scrolls.
Mm-hmm.
Dimension Door.
I guess.
Ooh, there's Fire Shield. Actually, is that something we want to give to Kitchen Sink?
Or kitchen sink or something.
Sorry, what?
I would think it's better on kitchen sink or somebody else rather than on Punch McFireball.
Yeah. Fear and Fumble probably don't matter too much. Of course, I guess having anything at 4th level might be useful.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I can't describe Feeble Mind.
I don't know that he can cast 5th level spells yet.
It says he's already sibing that spell.
Yeah. Hmm.
Meh.
Well, the question is, can Punch cast 5th level spells yet?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
got Cloud Kill and stuff.
I wonder why he can't.
Oh, you already know that spell.
Oh.
Just had the wrong error message, I guess.
Okay.
Could get Feeble Mind, I guess.
So Kitchen Sink gets that, and then I guess could also get Feeble Mind?
Cast it? He cannot describe it
Oh,
yet.
he's not high enough yet.
Yep.
Burning Hands and Protection from Good.
When am I ever going to use those?
Says you.
The burning hands are just great when it's cold outside. You need to warm up. Stick your hands in your pockets.
I don't think anyone else has any scribable scrolls.
Yeah.
Like, I think we do have a couple other magic user scrolls, but they're unidentified. Sorry, I saw the other splint mail and I figured I'd shift stuff around.
Okay.
No, I guess we don't have any more scrolls. Yeah, whatever. I think we are good. Everything is scribed and prepped and memorized, and
We're all healed
we'll
up. And,
load things
yep.
up next time. So, man, we're getting our butts kicked here.
I
But,
know.
eh,
I
the XP is decent.
the more I think about
Yeah,
it, I'm wondering if we're in a later part of the game, just because of the number of spellcasters and high-level spells getting thrown at us.
Yeah, maybe we leave and go somewhere else. But we're all prepped now for killing casters, so maybe I'll do a little quick search and be like, hey, what's the recommended order?
Yeah.
So okay. Well,
Don't worry
whatever.
about that next week.
Time.
What was that, Nick?
So,
Next week, decide whether we're going to keep doing this or move on, find somewhere else to adventure.
yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, speaking, I will see you next week then.
All right.